Hi Team S&G, and happy holidays! Can you believe it? We're almost into the middle of December. Hey, just as a reminder, we are going to be closed December 24th and 25th, and as you know, the 24th is a non-paid day. And then again, we're closed the following week, December 31st and January 1st, and the 31st is a non-paid day. So keep those in your memory, and hopefully you enjoy that little break there. Hey, just got a few things to touch base on this week. First one, I mentioned last week about training and using this free time or the slower time to improve your skills. Last week I mentioned the Romancing Your Customer book. This is kind of like the S&G playbook. There's just tons and tons of valuable information in here. And like I say, it's one of the few books that is written specifically about floor covering sales. It talks about obviously romancing your customer, but the laws of influence. It talks about the qualifying questions, reading different customers' buying styles, and just connecting with them. So great stuff. Your store manager would have copies that they can lend to you or check out, and I just really encourage you, because this is, if you want to improve and make more money, this is a great way to do it. What else? Take an opportunity when you go home to Google, or go, basically Google, how things are made, how laminate's made, how carpet's made. And it'll take you to all kinds of different YouTube sites that are actually, they're 2, 3, 5 minutes long. And it'll be a introduction to carpeting and walking through a carpeting plant. There's one on the Chronotex laminate. New plant back east, showing how laminate's made, or hardwood. How they saw cut hardwood versus a peeled hardwood, and kind of aesthetically what's the difference. So tons of stuff on the internet that you can learn, as well as the manufacturer's websites. Go to Mannington.com or Armstrong.com and see what your consumers are looking at and what they're learning about before they even come into our stores. So great stuff for you to do during this slower time of the year. As I said, not a lot to go over. Next thing I wanted to mention, carpeting. We're changing out some of the SKUs of our stock carpet. We know that we're going to be a little bit slower the end of December, January, beginning of February. It's a great time for us to blow out our existing carpets that maybe have already run their course, or they're not quite as popular, and replace them with newer, a little bit more modern looking, better colors, better values a lot of times. So don't panic. You see some of the carpet inventories running low. Some of them are by design. Some of them are just that we run our inventory down this time of the year because we know we're not going to have as big a sales. So don't panic. There's new stuff coming. As always, if you need something, give Roger a call. Usually he can expedite things and get them up to you pretty quick in case of emergency. Okay? Another thing I wanted to mention. Speaking of Roger, he's been around to most of the stores now and is putting up some new hardwoods. The first one I wanted to share with you, let me see if I can move in so you get a better view of that. Okay, this is from the Naturally Aged Company, and this one is called the Medallion Collection. Okay, it's 5/8 thick, 5/8 of an inch thick. So it's really thick hardwood. It's kind of like a 3-ply with almost a solid in the middle. The veneer, the top ply is really thick. It's really kind of cool looking. It's 7.5 inches wide. It has a wire scrape or a wire finish, meaning that it's not really smooth, but it's not as hand scraped as what a lot of the products are. And with the wider width and really some neat kind of cool color stains, or colors if you will, things that are a little bit more modern. As I'm sure you're aware, the steels or the grays are kind of becoming more and more popular, and they're starting to make hardwoods with those kind of colors and those type of looks. So take a look at your Naturally Aged rack. I think there's 6, 7, 8 of these new ones in there, and it's really a great value. It's only like $6.50 a foot. So if you get somebody looking for something that's a little bit more modern, a little bit different than the traditional hand scrape, or if they're really caught up on the thickness, this is a husky piece of wood, and great value. So check it out. I think you'll really be surprised and happy with the appearance. Another product that Roger just brought in for your sample racks. This is in your Casabella line. This is a CB800. Let me move a little closer. Okay. Now, as most of these Casabellas, These are in the separate racks. They're not in the wire racks. They're in the stand-up wooden ones, if you will. CB800. This particular one, 1/2 inch thick, 5 inch wide. You know, kind of like a Me Too product, except for it's that hot wood and flooring, and hardwood flooring anyways right now. It's acacia. So I'm sure you've heard a lot of people coming in asking over the last 6 to 8 months, do you have acacia? Do you have acacia? We do. As a matter of fact, our Savannah, golden acacia is one of our top selling hardwoods. So for one product, one color, the Savannah golden acacia is it. And now we've got a few more acacias in the lines for you to check out and feel comfortable selling. So take a look at this. It's in your rack. Kind of a, I think it's in the mid fives, something like that, high fives a square foot. So pretty reasonably priced, 1/2 inch thick, 5 inch wide board. But that acacia wood is really popular and hot right now. Okay. Now we have another one in the Casabella series, and this is kind of a 1/2 inch thick, a 6.5 inch wide board. Okay, again, it's a wire finish, and this is available, I think, 3, 4, 5 different colors. And what's cool about this, it's kind of going back into those gray tones. There's some light ones, dark ones, and it's a little bit more modern looking. And as you've seen more of the newer hardwoods come out, the wider board width is becoming more and more popular. A lot of people like the wide boards. Obviously, there's less joints, less seams, all that kind of stuff, which is always favorable to the consumer, makes maintenance a little bit better. But check that out. That's in your Casabella rack also. So 3 new styles of wood, all really great values. A little bit more modern, wider planks, things like that. So check them out, get comfortable with them. I think they're really going to be winners for us. So, hey guys, that's all I really got this week. Like I say, we're at that time of the year when we're going to be a little bit slower. Use your time to your advantage. Become better skilled, better at what you do. So, and again, remember the holidays are around the corner, so it's going to be great to have the stores closed so we can spend a little bit of time with their families and such. So, but anyways, other than that, that's all I got this week. Thanks for checking out the videos. I appreciate it. As always, we're here to help you do whatever we can, so don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call. I'm sure by now you've all gotten the email. It went out yesterday, I believe, about the new store, the new S&G warehouse store that we're looking kind of in that Benicia area, if you will, Vacaville, somewhere over there. So if you're interested in that, definitely throw your hat in the ring. So all good stuff. S&G is, as always, we're rocking and rolling, we're on the move, and we're taking our company from good to great. Okay? And I haven't said it in a couple weeks, but nobody, and I mean nobody, does residential floor covering as good as we do. And it's because of our people. You know, people working for a company will always make them and break them. And fortunate for us, we have some of the best people in the industry working with us. So anyways, hey guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you around the stores. Bye-bye.